Hey everybody, I'm Chef Marty Mangello, and during a long and distinguished career in the United States Navy, I served at the White House, NATO, and in numerous war zones. I've cooked for a king and a queen, several presidents, and a pretty precocious 4-year-old. Today my wife Stormy and I own and operate the Inn of the Patriots, ranked as #1 for a bed and breakfast in the world for history. And Stormy's also a military veteran and an amazing chef, and she's the love of my life. Together we cook up some fantastic dishes. Throughout my career, I've been a manager at Camp David and an executive chef to the President of the United States of America. And now, thanks to Ingles, I'm glad to be cooking with you and share some great recipes that you're going to love. Now remember, the ingredients and the instructions are listed right underneath the video player at inglestable.com. So you can print a list and take it with you, or pull it up on your cell phone when you're at the store. Now, let's get cooking. Here we go again at Ingles, and getting the ingredients to make Royal Hashemite Kingdom hummus, a recipe I perfected in the Kingdom of Jordan with the help of Bedouin nomads. Remember everybody, the ingredients and the instructions are listed right underneath the video player at inglestable.com. So you can print a list and take it with you, or pull it up on your phone when you're at the store. Now let's get cooking. Okay, this one is going to be the hummus, and one of my favorites. The hummus category at Ingles, if you've noticed over the past couple of years, it is growing. There's hummus with pine nuts, hummus with roasted red pepper, there's regular hummus, lemon hummus, hummus with feta, okay? Speaking of feta, hey Chef Robin, bring that feta cheese out here, will you? We want to take the recipe for this one, okay? It's there. Please feel free to follow it. We're just going to take some stuff and whip it into the food processor. It's really not that important to measure every single thing anymore with this, okay? We had some Hanover garbanzo beans and also Bush's, whichever your favorite is. They're both fantastic. A little bit of Cola Vita olive oil. Again, thank you so much, Chef Robin. If you want to measure this precisely and even film yourself, you can do that. We've got some unfiltered. Check that out. Made in Italy. Product of Italy. Okay, Ingles is selling the unfiltered olive oil. All right. It does look like a lot. People are even like, how much is he actually going to continue to pour that in there? There's no way. He's got to stop it, okay? You'll be very surprised to see that the hummus, when you're making it, garbanzo beans, olive oil, 2 ingredients so far. How much the garbanzo beans can actually drink liquid, okay? It's very surprising. And next ingredient is going to be lemon juice, and we will ask Chef Robin to bring us out some lemon juice. We have a wonderful squeeze bottle of the lemon juice from Delalo at Ingles. It's the Italian lemon juice. And final ingredient, have to have our friend, okay? And thank you, ma'am. Okay, lemon juice right here. Just, my wife does not like too much lemon juice. I happen to love it. Okay, more or little, whatever you want to do. Last ingredient, garlic. Let's just lean on them. Crush them and split them apart. Okay. Pretty easy to do, right? And I'm kind of using my wrist. Okay. There you go. And let's get 2 bowls, again, that match. Drop a few cloves in there. We'll kind of keep them separated from this chaff. Okay, we don't need that. Okay. Drop a few cloves in there. Matching bowl. Great time to actually say things that they can't record on the camera, okay, in different languages. All right. That will actually peel the garlic for you, all right? So no more worrying about having to peel it. Literally as much or as little as you want. All righty. And crushamundo. Right in there. As much or as little as you like. Again, if you want to follow the recipe with the exact pinpoint measurements, you can even report yourself to the food police. They do have an 800 number if you're caught at any time putting in the wrong amount. But I'm kind of like, I really like garlic. Does anybody like garlic out there? Anybody? Anybody want to tweet me? Tell me you like garlic. Okay. There we go. This is going to be, honestly, the basic 4 ingredients to make hummus right here. There's one more you'll notice on the recipe. One more. And it doesn't really have to be in there, okay? It's often a question on our exams. If you go over to Ingles, has that awesome kosher section. They're so nice at Ingles. Not only do they have a massive amount of organic food, but they've got the Latino, the Asian, go all the way down to the end of that aisle, the kosher. And I want you to look for this one, tahina. And Yehuda makes this one, okay? How much to put in? This is a huge part of arguments, okay? For mine, I am putting a whole can, okay? For mine, I'm just gonna put a teaspoon, okay? All right, there you are. For this one, we're gonna just turn it on and let it rip. And you can see, already it's starting to seize up, okay? Even all of that olive oil that I put in, and you were sitting there watching it saying, no, it actually needs more. What you want to do here is to thin it out. We can put in a little lemon juice, a little bit more oil, okay? There we go. Pop it on again. And at this point, the best thing really is, let's just have a taste. First of all, we do want to check it for creaminess, how granular it is, thick or thin. This is really up to you. We could have drained off and put in the artichokes, okay? And made an artichoke, okay? Yeah, it's completely up to you. Here's what I'm going to do today. I would like to take some of this, some of the hummus right here, and let's put that in. This is nice. If you make quite a bit here, with the recipe calls for 2 cans to start with. Okay, you make quite a bit there. What if we say we would like the roasted red pepper? Okay. All right, let's just put a couple of them in, and we'll turn them back on. Okay, roasted red pepper hummus. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at him. Also very creamy, very nice. It's amazing how much hummus costs. It's $4, $5, $6 for a little container of hummus. And here we made enough that we can just really enjoy it. We've got 2 different ones. We can just enjoy it, okay? Probably all week. We could have this maybe tonight with an appetizer. And then if we feel like it on Thursday, we could have the roasted red pepper, okay? Quite fantastic for friends coming over as well. Quite nice. And here's what I want to do that's a little bit different. I'm going to take it. And actually, I want to decorate the top. So, I'm going to start often in the desert. You will see what we call a draw. We are actually taking the sumac that grows, we dry it out, we grind it up into a dust. We're going to use this to decorate with. So let us take a little bit. And what I would like to do is I would like to make a nice little decoration there. And we could say it would also be nice if we had an artichoke. Very nice indeed. All right. We could come in with a little Italian seasoning. How about a couple of capers? I know you see these a lot at Ingles. People are wondering what to do with them. The little green capers, and let me make sure that you can see those. Get a close-up there for you at home. We've got these little capers. They grow on bushes all over the Mediterranean, but also we have large capers. Alessi sells these at Ingles. You'll see these large ones. Look at that. Here's some oregano. We can put some oregano. Okay. Two other critical ones. I mentioned Chef Robin brought us out some feta here. This is very popular. Okay. The Athenos feta. You see this all the time in the cheese section at Ingles. Look at that. Beautiful. And I got the one with tomato and basil. Oh yeah. Here are some huge, we call these cannonball olives. Olives are very famous all over the Middle East. Okay. From Reese. And Peloponnese makes these fantastic black ones. Look at these. Okay, a couple of black olives. Go looking for all that stuff. All right, sesame seeds, paprika, very important. Sesame surprisingly is used heavily. Okay, and the last one is going to be turmeric. Very famous in the desert. And let me just move some of these items out of the way so you guys can get a beautiful shot. You see the beauty of this color here. Turmeric, okay? We may actually have spoons in there so people can get what they want, and that's what they do. They'll be digging around and getting what they like. We're going to do the bread next. Let's bring these over for your friends. Two kinds of hummus here, all kinds of toppings. It would not be inappropriate also to have a whole platter just filled with olives and capers and peppers, okay, with a fork so people could also get those. If you take a look at our platters here, I've got a bunch of different breads, don't I? I've got some matzah, beautiful pumpernickel, pita chips, okay? Here I've got some pita bread. All right, I've got some naan. Oh, your friends are going to love this. Look at this. I've got some dark rye here. Let's turn it back on. I'm varying back and forth here, again with the olive oil. Putting the bread in there. I'm varying the heat. I'm watching the smoke to make sure it doesn't get too out of control. I also have French loaf, naan, pita, pumpernickel, rye, matzah, pita chips. Your friends will go crazy, okay? You got to have like 10, 12 different breads that day, all right? Maybe several different hummuses to pick from. And we're going to cut these on a bias, like so. That's just a fancy word for cutting it on an angle. Okay. Lots of different breads. Here we go again. I had turned this off because it was getting out of control. All right. Yeah. Let's dip them in there. We got some good heat. Oh yeah. Look at that, nice and toasty. You see how beautiful that is, toasty brown? That's what we're looking for, okay? Just turn them off or turn it down. This is what you want to do. I do mention on the recipe, za'atar, we are making this with a little bit of oregano, some sesame seed, and the sumac. This is just a little seasoning, za'atar, that is often offered. We're out of time today, and we didn't start a fire, so that's good, but I want to thank you so much for joining us here at the Ingles table. Remember, you can find this recipe, the videos, photos, and more at the website at inglestable.com. So until next time, I'll see you online.